Hello everyone. So, today we are going to actually do something different. So, I'm going to let you guys hear my session, my SCHH session that I got done on me, just to kind of give you guys an example of what it's like and, so that you can know, like, if you want a session, what it would be like. So at the beginning, I'm going to put it in two different parts. So the first part is just going to be my entity release. That's like the first step in a session. And then you go to past life regression and higher self questions. But yeah, so I'm just going to show that part first. And, it's not scary. It's actually really common for people to have something attached to them. Like, most people have at least something attached to them. And it's not scary, especially once you know that. I think most people, when they think about it, they get scared because they think that there's nothing they can do about it. But all you have to, I wasn't scared because as I learned more about it, I realized that, we have more power than them. So if we want to get rid of them, we can. And it's not a hard process at all. You just do some kind of healing session. So for me, I had it done for me a few times because the first time was through a Reiki session. So it's not like it was a session where she was looking for any entities or anything. It just happened during the session. And then the other time was during SCHH, my first session for that, because, there's a whole section dedicated to just taking the entities off first. And that, there were quite a few different ones. It's not just earthbound spirits or, demons or, there's a lot of different weird type of things that we have on us. And I feel like things that you've never even heard about, things that you just didn't know existed. So it's kind of interesting to learn about this and see what kind of things could be on people, and maybe if you have them on you. Yeah. So, some of those things could be, obviously earthbound spirits, demons. There's energetic parasites that could be on you, and those could look like different things. So some people, it looks like for me, it was a spider-like thing. For some people, it can be like a jellyfish or a scorpion or snake, I think I also had a snake. I don't know, this has been a while. And then there's also, AI that can be in you, which I had some of that. I think pretty much everybody has it, and you have to, constantly clear yourself from it. What else is there? There's implants you can have in you. I'm sure there's more, I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, all different types of things. So it's really interesting. And then they also so they're stealing your energy. They can influence you to be, act a certain way, like being angrier or, kind of making you more depressed. They can also cause you physical pain. Yeah. So it's really good to get them cleared off of you. You just feel lighter, less dense. Whatever, if you have a pain, it could go away if it was because of an entity being there. Yeah. What else? I notice when I do it, I just feel a lot happier afterwards. And I feel a lot more connected. Obviously, you can get that just from, meditating or something, but, you get that feeling, but you also get the, I feel like SCHH, for me, it feels like a deep meditation that you're being guided through. So you are that, meditating, and you're connecting to your higher self and stuff. But, compared to just like regular meditating, what you're getting through this is the entity removal and being guided through past lives and stuff. Yeah, and then you can also, for some people, you get like, you can get DNA upgrades and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty cool. It's kind of like whatever you're ready for at the time. You get like your cords cut, like cords you have connected to other people that aren't serving you for your highest good. You get cut. Yeah. I forgot what my point was. But what's my point? Where was I? Oh yeah, so it's not a scary thing. Because you realize we do have all the power, and if we want them off of us, it's really easy for us to get them off. And even like if there are some that are like stragglers and don't want to leave, it's a free will universe, so they have to leave. Like you'll get it taken off of you pretty much, whether they choose to go back to source or not. Or I mean, that's up to them. So some of them won't move on. Most of them do, but some won't. And then they'll just move on to somebody else. But we do close off your aura. We like fill in the gaps where you're in your aura so that none can get back in. Because that is how they get in. It's from you having holes in your aura, from like whatever like pain, like whatever trauma you have that is opening up these, trauma, insecurities, fear, all that stuff can just like open up holes in your aura that they can get through. So yeah. Also, it's another thing, this helped console me at least, is they're already on you anyway. So it doesn't really change anything now that you know. You just know, so now you know how to move on from this, like how to get rid of them. It's good to be more aware of what's going on in your body, in your energetic field. All right. Yeah, so I guess I'll just show you it's only going to be audio, but yeah, I'll just let you listen to the session. I hope you guys find it interesting. Maybe you want to do it too. I'll let you guys listen to it now.
Pass your awareness down the body, starting at the head. Let me know if you find anything.
I'm starting to get a pain at like the top right side of my head.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Tell me what else you notice in the body.
My throat.
Mm-hmm. Very good. What else draws your attention?
My lower back.
Yes. Anything else that you feel at the moment?
My left leg, a little below my kneecap. Feels weird there.
Okay. Very good. Anything else stand out to you at this moment?
My like lower stomach, my sacral area. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, very good. So let's bring your attention back up to that pain that you're feeling on the right side of the head. I want you to connect very deeply with that sensation there, connecting very deeply with that energy. And as you connect with that energy, if you could give that energy a color, what color would it be?
Black.
Yes. And that black energy, if that black energy there in the head could speak with us, if it could, what would it say?
I'm having a hard time connecting, but it doesn't seem happy yet. Kind of like pulsing now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if you're not hearing anything. Let's see if this energy has an emotion attached to it. As you connect with the energy and we ask if there's an emotion attached to it, tell me if there's,
Anger.
yes, very good. So let's find out where that anger began. I want you just to allow yourself to drift and float through time and space, finding the very first time you felt that anger. Could be in this life.
I heard childhood and then 6 years. Oh,
Very good. Just allow yourself to travel to that age as a 6-year-old girl, traveling there now and finding the memory of the time that you felt that anger. Be there now and tell me where you are, what you see or sense.
I think I'm in my home. I feel like I was it's a feeling of my parents ignoring me or not paying attention to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like sad and angry about it.
Yes.
It's like they're looking over me and paying attention to my other siblings, like favoring them over me
Mm-hmm.
for whatever situation happened.
So other than feeling sad and angry, what are some of the thoughts that are going through your mind as you're experiencing this?
Mm. Um, that they don't love me.
Yes. And so, in this beautiful space where we are, it's very easy to connect energetically with your mom and your dad, to be able to understand what it was that they were thinking and feeling at this time in your life. I want you to allow yourself first to connect telepathically, mind to mind with your mom. And as you allow that connection, you'll begin to understand what she was thinking or feeling at this time where you were feeling like she didn't love you. As you connect telepathically with her to understand her thoughts and feelings, tell me what comes through.
She wasn't in a good place herself, and she was just trying to find a way for us to be quiet and not annoy her.
And I want you to feel into her heart. Connect in with her heart. How did she truly feel about you?
There is love. There's a lot of stuff on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that stuff that's on top of it. Connect in with that energy. What is
It's
that?
like, it's a lot of her own negative emotions that are just covering up her feelings, blocking her from feeling these more higher vibrational feelings and acting on them.
So those emotions were almost holding her back from being able to show the love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's now connect in with your father's energy, just focusing on him again, connecting telepathically, mind to mind, to understand what it was that he was feeling or thinking or experiencing at that time.
He wasn't there.
Where was he?
Work.
Hmm. How did What did he feel about his family? What feelings was he experiencing?
Stressed. It was a lot of people to provide for.
Yeah,
And he didn't know how to connect to us.
very good. And so, what's important for you to know about this time as a young girl, feeling that she wasn't receiving the attention that she needed? What do you need to know about that time in your life?
that it wasn't my fault that my parents didn't give me enough attention. They were just dealing with a lot.
And is there any way that that experience helped you to grow or become stronger?
It made me depend on myself more, being not needing or looking for the approval in others. Being more self-sufficient.
Wonderful. Now that we understand that that experience was not about your parents not loving you, that they were dealing with their own stresses and anxieties, their own negative emotions that were holding them back. But also that we understand that this experience made you strong and independent and actually benefited you in your life, even though it didn't seem to. Let's begin to heal that time in your life. We're going to use the beautiful white light of Source. Source light has the ability to heal anything and everything that it comes into contact with because it's the energy that has created all. So we're going to call upon that beautiful white light of Source in the scene as your 6-year-old self. And I want you to feel that energy flowing in through the body. Imagine it flowing all the way down and into your heart. And as it flows in, that heart, that young heart, is receiving all of the love that it needs. And it's expanding. And it's healing. And it's releasing all of those emotions that you carried at such a young age. And I want you to see yourself almost as if you're taking your power back from that situation. You're not giving your power away to your parents and allowing them to let you feel that way. You are becoming very strong and whole and complete. See yourself standing tall and feeling confident. And then I want to bring that beautiful source light energy and pour it over your parents. As it begins to flow into their crown, it travels down throughout your mother and it begins to clear away all those negative feelings and emotions that have been trapped within her, holding her heart back, preventing her from showing the love that she needed to show. I want you to see it's almost like her heart begins to glow, releasing that density. And as your dad receives the energy, it releases the stress, it clears his mind, helping him to find easy ways to support his family and connect. And it transforms this experience into one of a higher vibration. As you stand there in your power and you see your parents fully healed, I want you to allow the scene to play out in a different way, one with a better outcome. Tell me what happens now.
like we came up with a compromise so that one person, which was me, didn't get ignored. So we both got what we wanted, both kids. So we're both happy about it.
Wonderful. So now I want you to imagine the you that you are now standing next to that younger version of yourself. I want you to look at her and tell her that she turned out to be an amazing young woman, strong and beautiful and smart and loved. Help her to know that this was just an experience that she went through in her life, but that it actually helped her, and that it's okay to let this time go. As you speak with this younger version of self, tell me her reaction or how she feels.
She's smiling. And you can see the confidence in her. Like shoulders straight. And, yeah, very confident and happy.
Wonderful. I want you to imagine now wrapping your arms around this younger version and squeezing her so tight that the two of you merge back into one. She now has the confidence to move forward in her life and on her journey, and we can bring that lost fragment of self back to reintegrate with the whole of your soul. And so, as we have now done some healing with that younger inner child, let's begin to release the energy trapped in that head. And I want you to choose a color that represents healing. What color would you like to use?
Green.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the frequency and the color of green. And as I do, I want you to imagine this beautiful healing energy flowing into the head with the intention of releasing that anger, releasing that energy that we no longer need to store in the body. I want you to see it dissolving and transmuting and filling up full of this beautiful green healing light. We'll ask the guides and the angels to assist by amplifying the energy and healing the space. Let's strike it one more time. I want you to really feel that energy flood into the body with the intention of healing. Tell me how that area feels now.
It's tingly. Doesn't feel as dense.
Wonderful. And we will allow that energy to continue to heal and to clear throughout this session. Let's bring your attention down to your throat now. I want you to connect in with that energy in the throat, connecting very, very deeply. And as you feel into that energy, tell me what it feels like there in that space.
It's like something is sitting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm getting the image of like a spider, some crawly thing.
Very good. And so let's see if the spider can speak with us. And if it could, if the spider could speak with us, what would it say?
It's in control.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to speak with this spider directly. How long has it been that you've been here with Mackenzie? What age was she when you attached to her?
Uh, 17.
Mm-hmm. Did you attach to her on your own? Or did someone tell you to attach to her?
No, it was sent.
Sent. Who was it that sent you to attach to her?
Mm, Darkness.
Yes. And what was the reason that the darkness sent you to attach to her?
To stop her from speaking, spreading light.
Mm-hmm. Why is it so important to stop her from speaking?
Stop change.
Why is it? Why is there a need to stop change?
Because can't, things have to stay the way they are. They can't get off the path.
Hmm. And what do you think is going to happen to you if things begin to change?
I'll be vanished.
Mm-hmm. Where is it that you think that you will go?
Mm. Isolated by myself. Um, just seeing darkness.
Mm.
And there's like fire. Thinking of hell.
Yes. So, as you've been with her for a while now, can you tell me what other issues, other than stopping her from speaking and spreading her light, what else have you been doing to her?
Discomfort so she won't spread her voice, and stopping her from speaking her mind.
I see.
Making her feel that her thoughts aren't valid.
And so, as she's been going through her awakening and she's remembering who she really is it getting harder for you to create the energy that you need to sustain yourself?
I don't have as much control. I don't feel as strong as I used to.
Yes. So I'm here today to help you remember who you really are and to help you to understand that you don't have to be banished to the darkness, and that deep inside of what you are, you have a very powerful source of energy that you've just forgotten that you've had, and that you don't need to stay trapped here within this one, also in the darkness, but that you can have your very own experience, one that you get to create all on your own.
I can't create.
You can, and I'm going to show you today, if you'll allow me. Can I show you that creational energy within you?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the angels, the beautiful angels, to gather around, and they're going to assist. I want you to look deep inside of what you are. Deep in there, there's going to be a tiny spark of light. And the team of angels that's surrounding you now are going to begin to ignite that spark, channeling in some beautiful energy, making it bigger, making it brighter, making it as big as what you are. And as you begin to feel that energy, tell me what it feels like to you.
It's warm. I feel lighter.
Yes. Take a look at yourself and tell me what you look like.
I'm golden spider.
Mm-hmm.
It's, it's big. It's got a big body.
Yes.
Um,
And so as we go through this change, which is going to happen no matter how hard the darkness tries, it's already happened. And I want you to understand that you do not have to be part of the darkness, but you are actually of the light. Do you see that now?
yeah.
Are you ready to disconnect from this one and go home and begin to experience a different life for yourself?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to assist. We're going to place the net of light around you there in the throat. I want you to begin to pull your energy up and out of the body, lifting all of your energy out anywhere that you're connected, any energy centers. Michael is going to gently begin to pull you up and out of the throat, pulling completely out, all out. Mackenzie, I want you to tell me when it feels like this entity is completely disconnected.
think it is.
Wonderful. I'm going to have Michael escort this entity back into the light where it needs to go. We send you with light and love. Mackenzie, let's begin to heal that throat. What color can we place there?
Blue. Feels like there's still like some like spider webs or stuff clogging the area.
Okay. So as we bring in this blue energy, I want you to focus on those spider webs and I want you to use that light to dissolve them. Just see them melting away under that light. We'll ask Michael and the guides to assist with that. Michael will clear away any of those cobwebs. And I want you to see that light expanding. I want you to imagine that your throat is opening wide so that you can very easily speak your truth. Breathe in and allow this energy to heal. Let's do it one more time. I want you to feel a flood, like a rush of energy coming into the throat, almost like that energy is bursting out. We want to open and expand that powerful energy center, completely releasing any additional density. How does that feel?
It's a lot better, but
Mm-hmm.
I still think there's AI in there.
Okay.
Metallic.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the metallic. Does it have a
I
taste? Do you sense it?
yeah, I'm just sensing it. I think it's like a box.
Okay.
It's more, the other thing was more at the like lower in my throat. This feels more like it's at the top of my throat,
Mm-hmm.
making it hard to swallow.
Okay. And as we connect in with that AI box, what is it that that box has been doing in the throat?
Causing pain.
Mhm. And who placed that box there in the throat? Do you get a sense of that? We'll ask.
It's the same as the other thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, darkness.
Okay. And we'll ask Michael to assist us with understanding this as well.
I feel like this has been here for a long time.
Does it feel like it's been here from past life?
Um,
Or was it
no,
attached in this life?
I think it's been maybe like 10, 11 years.
Mm-hmm. And so, is there anything else that we need to know or understand about this box before we remove it?
Mm, no, I think it just causes me pain, so I won't use my voice.
Okay. So, you just select a tool or a method of either taking this box out, or dissolving this box, transmuting it. How
Um,
would you like to do that?
I'd rather pull it out.
Perfect. So I want you to imagine reaching into your throat, placing your hand on that box, pulling it right out, and let me know what happens.
It's a little tough.
Let's bring in some beautiful white light. So the white light is going to flow in and around this box, and as it does, it's going to release the hold that it has on your throat, disconnecting any hooks or any connections. It's going to begin to just dissolve. It's going to become lighter. Continue pouring that white light in until it's easy for you to reach in and take it out.
All right.
Does it feel like it's out?
Yeah.
I'm just going to hand that right over to Michael. Michael is going to take that box, completely transmute it, send it back where it needs to go. And let's bring in a beautiful healing energy into the throat. Tell me what color you'd like to use.
Blue again.
Striking the tuning fork and filling up that area, healing, releasing any additional residual energy, clearing away, opening that space. Tell me how that feels.
A lot better. There was like a salmony color goo that it left behind that got dissolved.
Okay, wonderful. So as you feel into that space, does it feel clear now?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Very good. We'll ask the angels and guides to continue bringing in the healing energies needed to fully heal that space. And let's move now to the lower back. I want you to connect in with that sensation that you were feeling in the lower back, connecting very deeply with that energy. And as you do you get a sense of what's there in that lower back? What is that energy or that feeling? I want you to connect back with that energy in the lower back, connecting very deeply with that energy, allowing yourself to clearly understand what that energy is. And do you get a sense it's a conscious energy, a trapped energy, something that's been placed in that area?
I feel like it's a snake
Yes, very
going
good.
from mid back um, to my right hip.
And I'm going to connect with the snake and speak directly to it. How long have you been attached to Mackenzie? How old was she when you found her?
5 years ago, so 21.
Mm-hmm. Did you attach to her on your own, or did you have a?
Yes.
Tell me what it was about her made you want to attach to her.
Mm. Felt warm and cozy.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a place to go.
Yes. And so, as you've been with her for a while now, what kind of issues have you been causing her?
Back pain. Um, Affecting her balance.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Um, Bad balance. Bad posture. It's mainly physical stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And so, how does it make you feel to cause her all these issues? How do you feel about that?
I don't want to, but it's just an effect of me being here.
Yes. So I understand that you were simply looking for a warm place to be. You weren't sure where to go, but I want to help you today to understand that you don't have to stay attached to her to experience that warmth and that coziness. That there's another amazing place for you, that you can experience that, and you can also have your freedom. May I help you to find the light within you so that you can go home and start a new journey today?
Yes, I want to be free.
Wonderful. So, as the angels gather around, we're going to begin to ignite that light within the center of what you are. That light will expand and to grow and to become very bright until it completely encompasses all of what you are. And as that light begins to grow, tell me how that feels for you.
It's the feeling I was looking for.
Yes, it's been within you all along. You just forgot you had it. So now that we've brought that feeling back, we're going to begin to detach your energy. Michael is going to place that beautiful net of light around you, there in the back and everywhere that you're connected. And with his assistance, I want you to begin to pull your energy up and out of the body, pulling it up and out, disconnecting, taking all of your energy back. Mackenzie, I want you to feel all of your energy returning into your body, filling up that space. And I want you to tell me when this being, this entity is completely out.
So,
Wonderful. Michael is going to escort this entity back where he needs to be in the light. And let's begin to fill up that space. What color can we use for healing?
purple.
Flooding in this beautiful purple energy. I want you to see all of that area just expanding with light. I'm going to release any residual energies that were left remaining by this entity. Feel this beautiful light expand. How does that feel now?
A lot lighter.
Wonderful. Very good. And let's just see, was this snake connected to the feeling in your stomach, in the sacral in any way, or does that
No.
feel separate?
It's separate.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
I feel like there was a group of 3 entities watching that happen.
Like externally?
In me watching it.
Okay, internally. So let's connect with these 3 beings. I'm going to ask Michael to go ahead and place the net of light around these 3 beings in the stomach or in the body.
It's like mid to upper right side of my back.
Okay, so they're also in the back.
I think these are earthbound spirits. They're curious and they want to leave.
Okay. Let's speak with one of these spirits. And I'm going to ask one of them to step forward and tell me if there's a name that we can address you by.
Ryan?
Did you say Ryan or Brian?
Ryan.
Ryan. Ryan, how old are you?
$15.
Very good. Ryan, how is it that you lost your life? I want you to think back to that last day.
Car accident.
Yes. And how
We
long?
were all together. We were in the car and we were drunk.
So the other 2 that are in there with you, are they
They're
the
my
ones?
friends.
Okay. And what are their names?
Michael
Mm-hmm.
and Ian.
Okay. Thank you for that. All about the same age?
Yeah, one is 17. I think the other one's also 15.
Okay. Very good. And so how long have the 3 of you been attached to Mackenzie? What age was she when you found her?
5.
What is it that attracted you to her?
There was just a lot of warmth and bright energy.
Mm-hmm.
It felt safe.
Yes. And so, as the three of you have been with her for quite some time, can you give me a list of the things, the issues that she may have experienced through her life that you may have caused for her?
Irrational fears. We wanted her to be safe so that we had a place to stay.
Yes. Are you causing the phobias that she has, or is that something else?
No, those are something else.
Okay. And any physical issues that she's experienced?
Lack of energy. And um, brain fog. That's it.
Okay, very good. So I want to help you get back to where you should have gone on that day that you left your body, back home to Source. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to open up that beautiful divine white light of Source. Tell me when you all see it.
We see it, but we're scared because we don't want to get in trouble.
Hmm. Who do you think you'll get in trouble with?
We were drinking, and because of that, we lost our lives.
Yes. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to speak with you. What is it that you need to know or understand about that experience? What does he say?
It was a big learning lesson for our souls. And that it was meant to happen. Some sort of accident was going to happen regardless, so that we could learn the lesson we needed to learn for our soul. To be able to treasure our lives, not be so reckless.
Yes. And do you feel like this experience has taught you that lesson?
Yes.
Very good. And so now that you understand that it was simply a lesson to help your soul to grow, there's no need to fear being in trouble because it was all part of your soul's plan. Do you see that now?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I want you all to look into that beautiful light. And as you do, you're going to see someone waiting there for each of you. Tell me who's in that light today.
My parents.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have family members there.
And what do all these family members say to you?
That they love us. And that they missed us.
Are you ready to go home and be with your families?
Yes.
Wonderful. I want the three of you to take each other's hands, and Michael is going to lend you his hand, and he's going to assist in pulling you up and out of the body. I want you to take all of your energy out, begin to pull it all out now, each one of you stepping out of the body fully and completely. Mackenzie, I want you to feel all of your energy returning now into the back, filling back up the body. Each one of these beings stepping fully out. Tell me when you feel.
They came out relatively easy.
Oh, wonderful. They were ready to go.
Yeah.
So Michael is going to escort these beings back into the light, and let's begin to heal that back. What color?
Purple and blue.
Wonderful. We're going to strike the purple one first, and then we're going to move to the blue. And as we bring these energies in, just imagine them swirling in together, healing that space. I'm going to ask Michael to cut any cords or connections between you and these beings, and to help clear away any residual energy. I want you to feel all of your energy returning now. How does that feel now?
Nice. It's really light. It's relaxing.
Very good. Wonderful. So let's check on the stomach and the sacral. Does that still feel like a separate issue? Does it feel okay? I want you to connect in with that energy there in the stomach and in the sacral. Tell me what you feel is there.
Definitely an entity, but it's hiding.
Okay. We're going to place that net of light around that entity there. And then we're going to shine a bright light, almost like you're putting a flashlight in that area, illuminating it. As that light flows in, tell me if you get a sense of where that entity is hiding.
It's in my lower stomach.
Okay. And does that feel like an entity? Does it feel like an earthbound spirit? Did you get a sense?
No, it's definitely a negatively polarized entity.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to cause harm to me in some way.
What kind of harm is it trying to cause?
I think it helps to cause my painful menstrual cramps.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to speak directly with this entity. Why is it that you want to cause her harm? and cause her pain. What's the
So that
reason for
she
that?
can't think of doing anything else. She's too worried about her own pain.
Mm. And how does that help you? What do you get out of that?
Because then I'm doing my job.
And who is it that gave you this job?
My boss.
Mhm. Why did your boss give you this job? What did he tell you was the reason?
Because he knows that I'm capable of doing this job. I'm strong enough to keep her down.
Mm. But she's getting stronger, isn't she? Must
Not
be
as strong
getting.
as me.
I see. And so, how do you feel about this job that you're doing, working for another
I like it.
person?
I feel powerful.
You do.
It's a comfortable job.
I see. Did you know that you have a power source within you?
I don't care
Why is it that you don't care?
because I'm comfortable.
Ah, I see. So you'd rather simply be comfortable than to become even more powerful than what you are now. Comfortable sounds kind of boring to me.
It's easy though. I like it.
Hmm. But if you knew who you truly were,
I know
and
who I am.
I don't think you do. I think you've forgotten because I have a secret. I have a secret. I know how powerful you truly are, but you haven't figured it out yet. Can I show you? Can I prove it?
You can try.
Okay. Inside of what you are, there is a teeny tiny spark of light. The reason it's so small is because you've forgotten the power that you have within. And so it's died down. And so we're going to begin to activate that light. All of the angels that are around are going to channel in energy and they're going to make that power source so big and so bright. I want you to feel the power that you've had within you all along. Feel that energy. Tell me what that feels like to you.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. That's your power. So the thing is you've had someone telling you what to do, bossing you around, keeping you stuck in her body. But now that you see that you have your own power source, you don't have to work for anybody. You can do what you want to do. And you've got all the power that you need. How does it sound to you to disconnect, to go back?
Can't I keep the power and stay here?
She's using her free will today to clear out her body so that she can step forward on her path. And you being there is causing her issues. Do you see that?
But I don't want to leave.
I understand that you don't want to leave. I'm going to have the angels speak with you and to help you to understand who and what you truly are. Tell me what they say.
I'm too powerful to be here And being here is stifling my power.
Yes, it is. And so I'm also going to ask them to show you what your life would be like if you disconnect and go home. What do they show you?
It feels very warm and free. I
Yeah.
feel like I can be more of myself,
Yes.
my own being, and have my own choices.
Yeah. How does that sound to you?
I like it.
Are you ready to go home?
Yes.
Michael's going to place the nets very gently around you, there and everywhere that you're connected. And with his assistance, I want you to begin to pull all of your energy out, disconnecting from the stomach, from the sacral, wherever you're attached. Michael is lifting the net up and out of the body. Tell me when you feel like everything's out. You can bring in a little light energy too to help
Yeah. It's
this being
really burrowed
disconnect.
in there.
Mm-hmm. So just asking Archangel Raphael to bring in some energy to help this being completely disconnect any hooks, any winding energy, entangling, disconnecting. Feel that energy flowing in.
It's almost
Pulsing
like
in.
it's coming off of me in layers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been there a very long time.
Yeah. So just keep your focus on bringing in that light, channeling in that light, and feeling each layer disconnect one by one. Michael is untangling that energy. Tell me how that's feeling.
It's not quite painful, just a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. And is there any tool or device that you want to use to help to release this energy? Anything come to mind?
Um, it has to be like shaken up.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to imagine that energy that's still disconnecting, almost like there's a bit of an earthquake right there, deep in the stomach, and it's shaking that energy loose. As it shakes and vibrates, it easily releases any tentacles or connections. Those deep layers of energy are very easily shaking right off. You can make that vibration even stronger in your mind. You have the power to completely remove this entity. Tell me how that feels.
It's almost all.
Wonderful. Feels like it's off.
Gone.
Wonderful. We'll have Michael take this entity back to the light where it belongs. What color can we use for healing?
Green.
Beautiful. Feel this energy flow in. We want to heal up that space. How's that feeling now?
Feels a lot nicer.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of density is gone there.
Yeah, very good. And let's just place a little orange in that sacral just to make sure that it's balanced and completely healed. I want you to imagine the sacral becoming nice and bright, filling up with light, clearing away any additional energy from that entity. How does that feel now?
Feels really calming.
Good. Does it feel clear in that space now?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So let's focus on the leg below the kneecap. Bring your attention to that area and tell me what you feel there.
I feel like it's something that's connected to my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of goes from my ankle up to below my kneecap.
Does this feel like a conscious energy, something that's been placed there, or something else?
I feel like it's something from my emotions.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And as you connect in with that emotion, what emotion is that?
fear.
Mm-hmm. Let's follow that fear back. We're going to drift and float through time and space, following that fear, finding the very first time that you experienced that fear in this life or another, drifting and floating through time and space, finding where that fear began and to be there now. Tell me where you are, what you see or sense.
Like I'm in a forest
Mm-hmm.
and there's something chasing me.
And as you tap into all of your inner knowing, becoming very clear in this place, what is it do you imagine that's chasing you?
I just keep getting that I'm a bunny.
I see.
I don't know what's chasing me.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And so as you tune into yourself, it feels like you're in the body of a rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think whatever's after me got my leg.
I see. And so, is there anything that you need to know or understand about this life as a bunny? Anything important?
Like what I'm getting is to follow my path and not be scared because life is short.
Very good. And is this life connected? This life that you're looking at as this bunny is it connected to this life that you're living now in any way?
I don't think so.
Okay, very good. So let's begin to heal that leg in that life. Calling upon the white light of Source, I want you to imagine that injured leg. We're going to bring in that light into the leg and it's going to repair any damage, releasing any pain. And as it flows into the body, it also releases any fear, knowing that you're safe and that that was simply just an experience. We're releasing all of that fear in that life now. I want you to bring your attention back to your leg and let's select a color to completely release that fear energy from the body. What color?
Orange.
As I strike this tuning fork for orange, I want you to imagine calling back your power from that life, taking back all of your energy. That leg is now strong and healed. And we're going to release all of that fear right out of the bottoms of your feet. How does that feel?
Feels a lot clearer. It doesn't, it's not tingling as much as it was before. It's kind of evened out. Feels more balanced.
Wonderful. Very good. So I want you to scan through the body one more time and see if there's anything else that's drawing your attention today or if it feels clear.
I think I'm clear.
Wonderful. Very good. So let's do a nice little clearing of the energy, anchoring your energy, and clearing that aura. I want you to imagine a beautiful white light flowing in through the crown. We're going to set the intention that as that white light flows in, it is going to clear away any remaining density, any negative energy, flowing light into the cells, activating the DNA. Imagine that beautiful energy flowing in through the crown, traveling down the face, in through the bones and the blood and the tissue, connecting in with the third eye. The third eye is opening and expanding, bringing more of that inner vision online. The light travels down, connecting with your throat, once again, flowing through the throat, opening and expanding that energy center, making it very easy for you to speak your truth and to feel heard and seen by others. Imagine the light bursting out from that energy center. Feel that energy flowing down the shoulders, the arms, and the hands, coming down the chest, the upper back, and connecting in with your heart. I want you to imagine that the heart is beginning to glow very brightly. Feel the love and the joy and the happiness and the compassion and the forgiveness all returning into the heart space. That beautiful heart center is opening up so that you can receive more love and you can easily give more love. I want you to bring that energy down the body, connecting it in to the solar plexus, and see your solar plexus turning into a bright sun, powerful sun that is burning away any insecurity, any anxiety, and is filling that space full of all of the confidence that you need to easily move forward on your path in this life. I want you to imagine the rays of the sun are extending throughout your body, connecting with each and every cell and filling your body full of beautiful divine source light. And that light travels down and connects with the sacral, bringing the sacral into more balance and alignment, feeling all of that creative energy just flow through that chakra with ease. All of your sensual energies returning now into that space. Feel the energy expanding out through the lower torso, connecting in with every organ, the spine, lower back, the stomach, the digestive system. All of the feminine reproductive organs are receiving this powerful divine light now. Feel that energy connect down with the roots, releasing even more fears, insecurities, stresses, worries, anxieties, leaving the root now. Feeling the feelings of safety and security and stability all flowing into the root. That energy continues its way down your legs to your ankles, filling in all of the spaces that we worked on today. Healing, balancing, and aligning the body. I want you to imagine that burst of light flows out of your roots. We're going to drop it all the way down into Gaia, into the center of the planet. I want you to imagine that Gaia reaches up with her arm and she loops it around your cord of light and she pulls it down and anchors it into her crystalline core. And as she does, she sends up a beautiful burst of energy up the cord. And I want you to sense or imagine that energy flowing into your body, bringing all of her beautiful healing energies into the body. That light, that energy flows up through the center of the body and bursts a cord of light out of your crown chakra. Travels all the way back up, connecting in with Source. And you've created this beautiful column of light that anchors you to Gaia and connects you to Source. And I want you to begin to see that column of light as a pillar of light. And that pillar begins to expand. And it expands until you are fully encompassed in that pillar of light. And as it pushes out and away from your body, it's going to connect with your auric field. We are setting the intention that that light is repairing any damage to the aura, filling in any cracks, holes, tears, and fissures with that beautiful, powerful energy. We're going to ask the guides and the angels to place any additional bands of color around the aura that are needed today for healing. And as we have brought in this beautiful, beautiful light healing energy, tell me how that feels for you now.
My whole body is tingling. Feels good.
Wonderful. Very good.